College. I am Ashley Andrews alongside Justin Robertson and De-Jon Mitchell, and you are now inside the den. The first thing we would like to discuss today is the Lane Institute. It was a program specifically created by Dr. Rogers, designed for freshmen and sophomores, basically to help them pursue a pleasant first year and second year college experience. Also, I would like to get on the topic of first year college experience. My first year, I am now a junior currently, and also a PLP scholar. So my first year was very intriguing, I would say. I had to deal with a lot of studying, which is fine. I enjoy it, but I had to deal with a lot of studying. I had to deal with my coach, so dealing with sports, maintaining academic scholarship, and just learning who you are as a freshman. So this program, the Lane Institute, is basically to help you, it's giving you an advantage of learning who you are while having fun at the same time. And Swerve definitely knows how to have fun, don't you, Swerve? So let's talk about fun with Swerve.
Yes. My first year experience, was it a crazy one? I enjoyed it. It taught me a lot about myself, and I mean that's what it's supposed to do. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, so I'm 536 miles away from home. I don't know nobody down here. The only people that I know down here are a couple of students, and they had already been here for about a year or so. Mm-hmm. So my connection with them, it was there, but it really wasn't. So I was really down here by myself for a minute. So I had to meet a bunch of new people from a bunch of different places. I ain't gonna lie, I'd say the first couple weeks down here, I think I cried. I think I cried to the fact that I was so far away from home. My first time away from home, first time away from my family like that, and then I was down for myself, so I was lost. But this where your first year experience comes handy, because one of my friends, he's still one of my good friends now. We were having a conversation. He was like, "Hey man, you want to come down here?" It was fall break, 2014, and he was like, "Hey man, you want to come down here to Memphis with me for fall break?" It's a whole week. At the time, it was a whole week. Yeah. You know, I'm like, man, why not? And I ain't doing nothing else. So I went down there, and it was like, it changed my whole perspective on what I wanted to do here at Lane College. I'm glad I came down here. You know how they say, God puts you in places that you need to be, not where you want.
Right.
I needed to be down here.
Yeah. It was a reason.
Yeah, you feel me? It was reasons behind why I was here. Man.
I tell you what, the reason why I like this Lane Institute program is for the simple fact of what you guys are talking about. Your first year, second year, that transition away from home, you're away from home, and people don't know when you're homesick and you're uncomfortable, that has such a major impact on your grades.
It does.
On your grades. So with Dr. Rogers implementing this program, it allows people to stay on track, and it gives people an ear. You know what I mean? Because you need to talk, you need to vent, and sometimes you just really need that extra help. Yeah. I don't really believe in a lot of things as people saying, well, oh, I have a math problem, or I have, everybody are capable of doing math, doing English, writing, whatever it is, the subject is, everybody is capable. You just have to go and get that extra help.
Yeah.
That's it. You just have to go and get that extra help. So I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward to this program. Shout out to Dr. Rogers for this. And,
shout out to Dr. Rogers. Yeah. Next, also the opening convocation. We're going to give a shout out to Dr. Stewart because she presented a beautiful speech about transformation, which is one of the things that Lane College lives by. We live by off of liberation, transformation,
and celebration.
And we have the power of what?
Potential.
There it is. There it is.
And so dealing with the transformation speech that Dr. Stewart gave, it basically deals with transformation in the school, transformation dealing with the faculty and staff, with the students, and also in the athletics department. So basically to sum the whole transformation speech up, if we all work together as one and not divided into, pieces of the college, will definitely create a much bigger success.
Yeah.
There we go.
I really feel that. because what they say, if you don't work together, then how you gonna get anything done?
Yes.
You won't.
Like you got to be able to work together as the different departments. I mean, as mass communications, I mean we intervene with everybody, you know. So when everybody together and everybody on the same page, it makes things flow the correct way. If you once you're in college, as a student, you have to make that transformation from becoming a young adult, where you're a teenager, you're in high school, you have some freedom, but you don't have a lot of freedom. But once you get to college, you got to make that transformation from being a high school student to a college student. That's a big transformation.
And it's not easy. It's not easy.
Not at all.
When I first got to college, I'm getting old, but I was 17. I was 17 when I left home, and I actually went to Tuskegee. Was my first school. It was hard. It was hard because I was in Alabama, coming from California.
Hold on. What's wrong with Alabama?
No, well, it's just different from California. I love the South.
We're gonna shout out Birmingham, Alabama.
I love the South. I'm not looking. Ashley, could chill out.
Okay.
But just like you said, that transformation, and it's just like, you know, that transformation from middle school to high school, because you're stepping in with all these kids. Like, when I went to high school, just a whole lot of things going on. I'm talking about dice games going on. I'm like, well, hold on, what's going on here? But it's just now, it's like college. So, you know, you have to appreciate those times though, and you learn so much from yourself and from other people around you. So
man, it's a big learn from, like, you learn about yourself for real in college. Like, you really learn who you really are, you really learn who your friends are, you really learn a lot. And then being in college, that's where you find your friends for life.
Friends for life. Let's not, I don't want to interlude on anybody's speech, okay? But we do have to talk about this senior meeting.
Yes.
We do have to talk about these senior package.
Yes. Look at Mitch, he wants to talk about senior. Mitch is graduating in this fall, so shout out to Mitch, graduating senior.
Easy call.
He ain't the only graduating senior out here now. I graduated April 27, 2019 at 10 a.m. at the Omen Arena. You know, I'm very proud of that. It's been a long time coming. Yeah.
But we have to make sure,
For all seniors, go get your packets. If you didn't come to the senior meeting, go get your packets in Registrar Office, Bray Hall, room 202. Go get your packets, tell them you're a graduated senior, make sure you get it signed. Come on now.
Yeah, get that package signed, you all. That's only for the seniors. And we're gonna wrap it up right here, and we'll be back next segment on Inside the Den.
You gonna get a ticket?
A parking ticket? Man, I wish somebody would give me a parking ticket. Get out of here with that. You already know, 'cause I'm stuck. Wow.
That's what you get. That's what you get. How much?
That's crazy. $50.
I bet you get that parking ticket. I bet you listen
Man,
to
that's
me.
crazy.
I bet you
That is crazy. Attention all Lane College students. Please be sure to get your parking decal. You can purchase a decal in the cashier's office. Parking decals are $50 for the year. This message is brought to you by Lane College.
Attention students, basketball season is about to start. Don't miss your chance to be a part of Lane College media team as we cover the games all season long.
Welcome back to Inside the Den. This segment, we're going to discuss a topic that's quite emotional. And the reason why I say that is because it's on athletics. We're going to discuss the first sport is volleyball. This is volleyball season, you guys, so you make sure that you support our Lady Dragons. They had their first game in St. Louis, right?
Yes.
St. Louis, yes, correct. And they also...
They did not win this past game.
They tried very hard,
they
but
did a good job.
Wins and losses, it's okay. They were quite unsuccessful this game, but they will be back. When is their next game? I believe next week.
Yes, it is next week.
Just be on the lookout for
Next week
Lane
on the
College.
6th.
Yes, on the 6th volleyball team.
I like how she brought it in with this is an emotional topic. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought you were about to talk about
Yeah,
sports,
it's
but
quite
we took some
emotional.
losses.
We took some losses.
We took some losses.
That big loss in the Bluff City Classic. Man,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
so devastating.
We was robbed.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah.
We was robbed.
I'll say that. Losing 10-7, we had a total of 58 rushing yards and 65 passing.
Yeah.
We gave up over 130 yards passing, and we only gave up 46 yards on the ground. That's good. But 142 yards in the air, it's not good. But on the other hand, we were robbed by the referees. I really say this because this really stuck with me. Marcus Reynolds got horse collared in the second quarter of that game. Like legit horse collar, and he threw Marcus almost out of bounds. No flag was thrown, no penalty was called. They kept the game rolling. 2 quarters later, in the fourth quarter, when the Lane player grabs the jersey of one of them, they call a horse collar, and it moves them 15 yards.
Yeah, you had a lot of. It was a lot of times. It was the big plays that got called back that really hurt them. And going back to the stats, if you look at it defensively, they didn't really give up a lot of yards on the ground, and 142 yards in the air could have been cleaned up. I looked at the corners playing a little too far off, and it was just quick passes, and those quick passes was 8 yards, and that's what was eating us up. It was 8 yards, and that eventually added up. But defensively, I feel like it was a solid game. It looked like from the offensive standpoint, the linemen were kind of confused. They were kind of confused on who to block, and I think those are things that would be cleaned up, after it being the first game. I think Coach Burrows is probably pleased with his defense. I know it's going to be things that he's seen on film.
5 turnovers. I mean, I'll be pleased too.
Yeah, it came down to even when when I believe Bryce, who was my player of the game, Bryce had about 5 or 6 solo tackles. He was out there as a sacks. He had a fumble recovery for a touchdown that got called back, Swerve.
It did.
Got called back, and they called it grounding. It reminded me of the Raider game and the Raiders and Patriots game that was very famous in the snow. But that was definitely a touchdown. If they would have had that call back, we would have won the game.
That changed the whole league.
Yeah.
That call. And I didn't understand how that got called back. How do you go a whole game and not call the game the right way?
One thing I will say, you never argue with the refs. Second thing I will always say.
Oh, the refs got to hear it too.
Oh, they got to hear it.
Offense.
you got to give it to them.
But look, offense wins tickets.
Okay.
Defense wins games.
Okay.
Right.
Championships.
You feel me?
We're going to say championships.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to have that defense. You cannot argue with the refs. Things like that. Unsportsmanlike conduct, that's unacceptable. We are in college now. It's time to step up, own up to what you do, and play your game.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting hired for.
I would have liked to see the offense go down the field more. I think when we was going down the field, the touchdound, and that was Ahmad, and that dude can play. He reminds me of Deshaun Jackson. That he's very slick. He's fast.
Shifty.
He has great hands, and he can get upfield. He made the play when he caught the ball. He got upfield, and that's what I wanted to see.
Like Cam Newton.
Like Cam Newton.
Yeah.
See.
This is what we're talking about here.
This is beyond me.
This is beyond me.
This is beyond me. She's trying.
She's trying.
She's trying. But Cam Newton is a baller, okay? So he is a baller.
He plays ball, you know. Shout out to those Carolina Panthers.
Oh, Father.
You know, and shout out to Auburn, War Eagle. You know, we definitely just got that win this week.
Father.
So, you know, War
This is
Eagle.
beyond me.
But guys, let's stick to Lane. Let's stick to Lane. So, you know, coming up, they're playing Morehouse, who they did lose to last season, and I think they're going to come into this game with a lot of heart, a lot of passion, and looking to get their first win. Last season, they opened up with a win and didn't get their next win to the end of the season. So let's hope this, you know, reverse.
I really feel that the leaders on the team. I had a conversation with a couple of the players after the game, and they were just so motivated. Like some of them were like, some of the players were down, and some of the players were like, "Come on, bro, this is the first game. Like you can't get down off the first game.
Right.
So all things aren't going to go right the first game.
Right.
It's the first game. Things happen.
Well, I think what you have to look at, especially out of the seniors that are out there, even though it's the first game, they want to get that taste of losing out of their mouth. And it's their last season. And I really do believe that this is a season of a breakthrough. Even with this first loss, I seen a change. I seen a change out there. They were just a couple of plays away, a couple of calls away. You know, and if this line gets together, if this line gets together and do their assignment, oh my goodness, we're gonna see a different Lane football team. I'm telling you.
I do want to give another big shout out to the defense, though. Those guys were outstanding Saturday.
I agree.
Like down front, the linebackers, secondary, they were outstanding. But 142 yards on passing, I'm gonna tell you where that comes from. The offense not being able to move the ball down the field, and having they going 4 and out. I mean, what they would. On most of their possession, it was punt. They had to punt. They punted 8 times Saturday.
They did.
Like,
that
mean the defense was on the field the majority of the game.
Yeah.
Lincoln University had the ball for 30 minutes. How? Like, you got to keep their offense off the field.
Yeah. And it was
have to.
The penalties. Some of them was some bonehead penalties too that I know Coach Burrows will address. It was some personal fouls. Yeah, some personal fouls on special teams. But like I said, these are first game flags and first game jitters that I know that will be cleaned up. I think the Morehouse game, we'll see a different team, and that's what we're hoping.
That's this Saturday at 2 p.m. at Lane College's Fields on Hayes Street. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait.
And it's not about what you do before, it's what you do after. So let's go, Lane College. And we'll be right back with the next segment on Inside the Den.
La música de Harry Fraud.
Why are you doing all this speeding? What time you gotta be there, huh? You ain't James Bond. You ain't some GTA character. You are not on Fast and Furious, okay? This is real life, and you are a normal pedestrian. Look at a speed sign, all right? Turn off that radio. Pay attention so you don't end up killing somebody like this fool almost did to me. This message is sponsored by Lane College, the power of potential. And remember, drive carefully.
Get ticket.
A parking ticket? Man, I wish somebody would get me a parking ticket. Get out of here with that. You already know. I'm stuck. Wow.
That's what you get. That's what you get. How much?
That's crazy. $50.
I bet you get that parking ticket. I bet you listen to me.
That's crazy.
I bet you
that is crazy.
A
Attention all Lane College students, please be sure to get your parking decal. You can purchase a decal in the cashier's office. Parking decals are $50 for the year. This message is brought to you by Lane College.
Welcome back to Inside the Den. Hey guys, I really want to appreciate and thank you all for tuning in, spending your time here with us today. The next segment, we're going to discuss about campus cleanup. For the new incoming freshmen who all don't know, we love to keep our campus clean. Lane College specifically spends over
$1 million.
$1 million. Let me repeat, Lane College, we spend over $1 million just for someone else to come into our campus to clean up. That's unacceptable. So what we want to do now is we want to encourage all students, faculty, and staff, anything that you see on the floor, in the park, anywhere, please pick it up and clean it up. You know, it's where we live. You know, we are a reflection of our college.
Okay, you've been coming with the gems, with the bars, with all that. You've been coming with some good quotes. But you know, going off what you said, we're not going to just remind the freshmen. We're going to remind the people who've been here too. Hey man, you throwing your chips on the ground, your chip bags, and your juice, and all.
We're not gonna speak on chip bags. We're gonna say whole dinner plates.
The whole thing, huh?
Yeah. TV dinners.
You know, we can't have that. Like, what if some investors come on our campus and they see this, and they're gonna be looking like they don't care about their school. Why should we?
Yeah.
And then the students are gonna be complaining like, oh, Lane College never get anything. Well, if you keep it clean, then I mean, you might get a lot.
A lot. $1 million can do
$1 million? $1 million just to clean up? And the students are okay with this because they still still don't want to clean up. Yeah. Like, just, you know, how hard is it to pick up the bottle out your car instead of throwing it outside in the thing, walking it over to the trash can that's 2 feet away and putting it in the trash can?
It's like my grandma says, too much like right. It's just too much like right, but we have the power of potential here, and we can get it done. So we're gonna stay positive about it, all right? And we're gonna let's just keep our campus clean, everybody. Let's keep our campus clean. It's a nice college.
It definitely is. I love my LCD. I will repeat that probably about 8 times in this segment. Next thing I want to speak on is the intramural sports. Yeah. You know, for all the people who couldn't make the cuts for the football team, you couldn't make the cuts for the volleyball team, you're even thinking about playing soccer, but you never actually played. We have intramural sports for you.
Ash, why you gotta be so harsh for the people that didn't make the team?
You see the picture that's up right now?
Yeah.
That kind of hurt me. I play on that team. I play on one of the teams.
But guess what?
Teams on my team.
Y'all won.
You right. We 2-0.
Exactly. So, you know, if you want to pursue that talent out on that field, come do it.
You know, the Pack, we are here, and we are going to win it all. We're going to go to another school, and we're going to beat up some more people. Because the Pack is here. It's the Pack way. Trying to tell y'all, I better give the movement. Shout out to my man Bonnie, my quarterback. You know.
Ronnie out there slinging that peel, slinging that rock.
Okay.
It's my quarterback.
Now,
with Thurl on say,
it's my quarterback. But speaking of, I remember we were talking about it. What the winner of the tournament here, right, goes to another school in place, correct?
Yep, and to win I think a big championship.
Where do you guys play? You don't know
the exact place.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what my team is built to go play somebody else somewhere else. That's what my team is.
It's good that we have intramurals.
They told me that my team was a little too stacked, so I had to let some people go.
All right, Swerve, here you go. Yeah, you all won 2 games. You know.
It's okay, right?
I mean,
let's just wait till the next game.
Pat him on the back. Pat him on the back.
Come on.
There you go. That's what he needed. That's what he needed.
I mean, you guys can check us out Tuesday and Thursdays at the Field by the Omen. It's going down 6 o'clock p.m., 7 o'clock p.m. Intramural sports, we locked and loaded. down there every Tuesday and Thursday until the season is over. Then we got like 5 more games.
And I work there, so I have the water bottles ready for
This
the
is the
boys.
most amazing water girl I've ever seen in my life. Like,
Please don't
Stop
use that
gassing.
term.
Yeah, stop gassing.
That water girl.
I mean,
You only
so what
water
do you
girl?
want me to use?
What's your name?
My name is Ashley, and I
Deliver water.
that's your team anymore.
Oh, this is beyond me.
Yeah. Oh, but also the intramural sports for volleyball.
It is coming
You know, I am a former volleyball player, and you know I am creating a team for volleyball. So if you all are interested, you can be a part of my team.
Is it men and women?
No, it's women only. Women only. I'm not sure about the men, but from what I know now, it's only women. If you're interested in doing a sport, you should go to football or soccer or anything like that. Or maybe you could come and create your own idea of something, and maybe it happens.
3-on-3 basketball is coming up too.
Ooh, yes.
3-on-3. We ain't talking about full court yet.
Yeah.
We talking about 3-on-3.
Yeah, I love how I'm saying like, ooh, like I'm about to play. I'm gonna be spectating just like I do now. Oh yeah, let me talk about the 3-on-3 and what you need to do. Yeah, those days are beyond me, but it's exciting. When do you know when that starts?
That starts in November. I think that the exact date is no. I actually think it starts in January because we out. This is new to us.
Okay.
We are out for the whole month of December. So thank the
wait.
Lord.
Thank you, Jesus.
So we I think 3-on-3 starts in January, and then right after the 3-on-3, I think that's like for like 3 weeks or so, and then they, the regular tournament starts with the 5-on-5. That's going to be amazing, and I will have me a team. The run is not over. We're going all the way.
So you're gonna just be active in all sports.
Yes, because last year when we did intramurals, my team won football and basketball championships.
So you guys
So
going back
we
to
are
back?
the defending champs, and I'm going to defend my championship. I don't play football anymore. I used to play football a long time ago. I ain't put on no pads in about 5 years, but I do stay active. You have to stay active.
You don't think you're active enough, bro? Like, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you something about this man. If you want to know what the weather is going to be like in Jackson, ask him. If you want to know what new renovations are going to be, ask him. Swerve is part of every single organization on this campus, and I don't know how he does it, but this man is insane.
I mean, hard work, man.
Yeah.
That's
Hard
definitely
work.
what it
That's
is.
what it is, man. You gotta stay active, so people can know who you are.
Yeah.
I mean, when I graduate, I have a lot of credentials that can speak for themselves. Where a lot of times I won't even have to say who I really am.
See, you're creating that brand, and that's what we want to do here at Lane College. Create a brand for yourself before you graduate. We would like to thank you all for tuning in on Inside the Den. I'm Ashley, this is Justin, this is Mitch, and we'll see you next time.
Love you, Mom.
Bye.
Are you listening? Damn.